scheduled national mass action against fuel and electricity tariff hikes. Review. The coalition of northern groups and affiliates had indicated readiness to participate actively in a national mass action agreed to be spearheaded by the Nigeria Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress from Monday, September 28, 2020, to force the federal government to reverse the increased prices resulting from downstream sector deregulation and tariff adjustment in the power sector. After sufficiently mobilizing Nigerians, NLC and the TUC surprisingly announced Housing and Finance Initiative through the NLC and TUC. Our observations. The CNG wishes to join the vast majority of Nigerians whose interests were not in any way reflected or protected in the Labour FG agreement in arriving at the following observations. 1. That the agreement reflected the concentration of negotiation on only the electricity tariff, which was just one demand out of many concerns raised by Nigerians, such as exploitative taxation, insecurity, infrastructural decay, massive unemployment and poverty. 2. That even at that, no representation was made about the existing wide discrepancy between the electricity tariffs obtainable in the north and those in the southern parts. Number 3, that the agreement did not bind the federal government to a definite time frame within which to revive the capacities of the national petrochemical refining assets. Number 4, that the entire palliative package does not reflect the overall interest of the mass of suffering Nigerians outside the fold of the NLC and TUC, which collectively accounts for only about 0.5% of the total national population. Our stand. In line with the above observations and the fact that the federal government can no longer be trusted with its consistently inconsistent promises for the reactivation of our refineries since inception, the CNG hereby declares the following stand. 1. To demand the unification of the electricity tariffs between the north and the south, which must also be affordable. 2. To reject the agreement reached by the Nigerian labor leaders and the federal government in its totality, as it does not address the major grievances of Nigerians nor reflect the interest of the vast majority of the population. 3. To resist the deregulation of the downstream oil sector and insist on the immediate, unconditional and total reversal of the fuel and electricity tariffs to their former states before the increase. Number 4, to liaise with other credible sections of the civil society to work for the creation of a stronger alternative or parallel platform for pursuing national grievances. 5, directed all CNG state chapters to intensify outreach with all sections of the civil society, credible non-governmental organizations, and prepare every significant component of the northern society for a massive protest on a date to be announced soon to force the reversal of this and all other harsh economic policies pursued by this government.